Hello YouTube fans, and today I'm going to talk about the golden days of the video nasties. Ooh, bad evil. But no, I was talking about the only evil out there was that fucking stupid government. Even back in the early 80s, how stupid and how over the top they went. Back in the days when video first come out and we had the Betamax and the VCR in competition, there was this beautiful era called the Video Nasty. And for people that don't know what the fuck I'm on about, I'm not talking about me having a nasty fart. I'm on about horror movies, murder movies, cannibals, whatever. But it was more or less the horror films. And it was nicknamed the Video Nasty because there was pretty violent and there was pretty graphic. But this was before we actually had the rating system, 18, 15, PT, so I go on. The days of theatrical police of films, they actually had a rating certificate, but videotape did not, even though some videos had the X on certain labels. I'm not talking about porn, I'm talking about the rating for the film. The video was never tasked in the early 80s. It was a new thing back then. It was only when you had people whinging and whining and crying a fucking river because of the contents of the stuff, and kids was getting films, let's say, like zombie flesh eaters, that the government dived in. Now, at first, we had this horrible witch called Mary Whitehouse. Not speaking ill of the dead, but she was a witch. She was a woman that if a pair of tits was shown on TV, she'd cry the fucking river. And at first, the rating system come out. Wasn't that bad. We had a rating system. But censorship stuck the beak in and cut bits out of the nice juicing bits to shit. Instead of just putting the rating system on. Then if that wasn't bad enough, the government stuck the fucking awning and suppressed the Video Nasty. To give you an idea how stupid they were, they sent in the police. Instead of the police dealing with drug dealers and scumbags, they're raiding video stalls for video nasties. Just to give you a sample of how dumb the police are, the first video they probably raided was Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And for anyone that doesn't know that film, it's not a sex film. It was a comedy with Burt Reynolds and Betty Big Tits. Not Betty Big Tits, I beg your pardon. Johnny Big Tits Parton. But yeah, that's how stupid they went. For anyone who wants to know how far-fetched they went, there's a DVD you really want to check out. It was called Video Nasty Extreme. If you ever see it and you into all that stuff, check it out. It really shows how dumb our government really were in them days. But in all, the Video Nasty and the way the government went was over the top. Even the newspaper was fucking stupid. Nothing much to change there because the newspapers too are fucking dumb. They went around milking things, using any excuse, You had to tip over a banana peel and the Video Nasty would have got a praying for it. And, there was such films, like I Spit on You Dave, Last House on the Left, The Killer Killer. I've got that film on my DVD in its uncut form. But back then, the government really did go over the top. They really went over the fucking top. They sent the police in. They was burning videos, like Germany was burning the Bible. They was burning frigging VHSs. Newspaper was making out that kids were going to be psychos. And the Video Nasty was no more. There's still some films, even now, what have come back on DVD, what were nasties, you will never see uncut. Never. I can even show a few that I've got, which you start to see what I had to do to get it in its uncut form. Granted, there are some films that are nasty. I'll never see. Let me think of one. 100 Days of Sodom. That is a piece of shit. and I think it sums the film because there's a scene in it what ass shit, and I wouldn't show you the scene where you're eating. I don't want you to throw up on your food. That is disgusting. That preserves in a pile of flipping dump. I hate that film with a passion. But there are some I don't think is that bad. Other than that, the government did go over the top on the video nasty error. Because what I would have done when the rating system come out, rather than going as flipping stupid as the police did, is I would have had the rating 18. I would have made sure it was for adults only, not for kids, just like you do in the pub. And I would have put them up with both just near where the porn section is, with a warning label of the contents people are going to see, so nobody can have a wins and wine and it's disturbed them. Problem solved. But our government, being what they are, dummies, which is nothing much has changed in today's era. The video nasty was no more. Happy to say, the way things are now, movies are a lot more relaxed and a lot more chilled. Excuse me, see, I've got a nasty burp. Doesn't mean I'm going to be a psycho. But it just arranged me that they thought kids were going to be murderers. I told you before. I watched horror films when I was underage, thanks because of my mum. Didn't turn me into a psycho, even though I feel like one sometimes. But other than that, it was a time of the past where I remember the golden days of the video nasties. The days before we had the rating label on the videos. Brings memories back to me. Also brings memories of how dumb the government were then. Just thought I'd share that bit of information. And I don't think it turns kids into psychos. Let's go back in the days of the Wild West. People were shooting one another. Where was the video nasty then? Jack the Ripper. There were no video nasties around in that era. So people have got to be firing and disturbed to begin with before when they miss a time. It's not because of a movie. But people have different points of views. That's how I see it. Other than that, everyone, have a nice one. I'm now going to have a nasty Richard III because I think I need one. See you later.